Welcome back to Four Faces. Today we're going to talk about that tax liability that you might be facing, high taxes that you might be facing when you was working from your home. It's crazy. I mean, this is getting more and more complicated. Unfortunately, you might be stuck with a $1,000 bill, $200 bill, who knows. You know what? Let me explain what I'm talking about. So, remember the pandemic, the COVID-19 that we're still in? Remember last year when you was, at home, in your bed, turn over, put your uniform on just for the top, leave your underwears on the bottom. Remember that? Well, unfortunately, it might cost you something that you didn't expect. So, let me get to the details and explain how this might work for you. Not everybody's situation will fall like this, but let me give you an idea. Say, for example, you work in New Jersey, right? You work in Jersey, you lived in New York City. So you travel from New York to New Jersey and you pay the taxes where you work at. This is in different states is a little different. I'm just using this just as an example. So you pay the taxes in which you work at, which is New Jersey. Now, the problem comes in here. Let's say now the pandemic comes along and now you're working from home. You're not working in New Jersey no more. You're working at home and where? In New York City. You don't need to go to New Jersey no more. So now what's happening is the states are saying, well, we still want our money even though you're working from home. Because guess what? Your company is still stationed where? In New Jersey. There's a big battle going on here. This is going to get crazy, going to get mad confused. And it gets even worse because some companies don't even know where their workers are working from. Could you imagine that? I mean, this is getting more crazy. I mean, so what do this all mean? It means, you know what? You might need a good CPA, right? A good tax advisor to help you deal with this and get your way out of this mess. Now, hopefully, IRS, the government, the business, they can work something out. Maybe even Biden jump in and kind of work something out with this. Because what's going to happen is there's going to be a battle of the states to get your taxes. And every state right now is crunching the numbers. So imagine this. Normally, this is an example. Normally, and let's say in California, they got 20,000 people coming into California every day to work. They're coming in and just say, I'm just make up any state. They're coming in from Texas, just to say. And every day you got 20,000 or more people coming in from there to California to work. Now the pandemic come along, they're like, you know what? You can work from home. You don't need to come in. The state just lost all of that revenue. Think about it. So think of it this way. America is a capitalist country, right? And it works on the financials, right? Money. Guess what? The states run on money. If the states don't get the tax revenue, then guess what's going to happen? Layoffs, cutbacks. You see how it works? So that's why the states are going to be fighting for that tax money. Just be aware of that. This is Four Faces. My advice to you is if you was in that situation where you was allowed to work from home, but you worked in a different state other than the state in which your job was located, make sure you straighten it out with your job on what taxes you're going to be liable for. And if they can't give you a good answer and they can't make it clear, definitely get a CPA or get a great tax advisor. I'm not talking about the ones, on the corner. I'm talking about someone who really knows the tax laws. So that's for me to you. My advice to me and you, leave your comment below. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you're in that situation. Four Faces, we're here every week. We give you advice on money. We give advice. We talk about history, science, and all the likes. Thank you.